Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. As you can see, I'm in a new area because I am at college right now, and I just needed to find an empty room, so we were in an empty room. But we're still rolling as always. So today we're going to talk about the NFL playoffs and do my predictions, run through that. But first, I want to talk about my Eagles because they apparently did not watch my previous video because that outing against the Giants was pretty bad. I stopped watching the first quarter, and it's just like it doesn't give you much hope that much will kind of happen as far as a run in the playoffs, but you made it, so you're in anyway, so you got to talk about them. I've noticed that the Eagles players have been starting to rally around maybe an underdog run again. And the thing is, like, don't expect us to break out the underdog mask again. Don't expect us to ride behind that underdog title because we should not be underdogs. I'm tired of being the underdogs. We should be the top dog. Top dog. Best team in the league. We have the talent for it. We should have had the coaching for it, but we don't. There's no reason why we should not be the best team in the league. And we have shown that we are the worst team in the playoffs right now. So everyone's saying that the Eagles stink and they're the worst team out of all of these 12 teams or whatever, 14 teams, whatever it is, they're right. Like, what have we shown that they are wrong about that? Nothing. So prove them wrong, prove us wrong, prove everyone wrong. Please prove us wrong. But don't expect us to break out the dog mask, ride that same old agenda over again when you should be the number one seed, the best team in the league, with a cakewalk to the championship. There's no excuses. There's no excuses. So show us, please. All right, but I digress. Let's get into some predictions, shall we? I'm going to start with the AFC. I'm going to start with the Browns and the Texans. And this is, I don't know how to call this game. Because, C.J. Stroud, Joe Flacco, elite defense against pretty good defense run by DeMeco Ryans. And I guess it depends on the health of Will Anderson, if he can stay on the field. And just if the defense can just slow down the Browns offense, stop them. And if you can manage to score something against the Browns defense, that's your recipe of winning. Try to use the run game, Singletary, run him as much as you can, milk out the clock. C.J. Stroud, just do your thing. Do those explosive plays with Nico Collins every once in a while to get some points on the board. And just play a tough defense and don't let Joe Flacco have one of those vintage Joe Flacco games where Amari Cooper is looking like Torrey Smith back 10 years ago or whatever it was. That is the recipe to beat this Browns team because they have an elite defense and now their offense is finally functional. Do I think they can do that? I do. I'm going to take the Texans. I like this Texans team. I like the youth. I like the leadership from DeMeco. I think they have what it takes to move on to the next round. Chiefs and Dolphins. I'm taking the Dolphins. I think that the Chiefs look just about as lifeless as the Eagles. Not as much, but they're close. There's not much functionality with the offense on a consistent basis, and I think the Dolphins' defense is good enough to jump on that, and I think the Dolphins' offense is good enough to score against this Chiefs' defense. I know back in the Germany game, it didn't really. That's not what played out. But it's still possible. It really is. When you have Tyreek Hill, when you have Jalen Waddle, hopefully he's healthy, you can put up some points, and I think they will. And I got the Dolphins winning this game in the upset. Now we got the Steelers and Bills. Give me the Steelers. I think the Bills run how they've racked off 5 straight, and they look like the contenders that we thought they would be. I think you just have to assume that they're going to handle business. The Steelers run has been cool. It's been cool to see Mike Tomlin still make the playoffs after everything. But I got the Bills. So that means we would have the Ravens versus the Dolphins, and then the Texans versus the Bills. That's how the reseeding would work. So I'm gonna take the Ravens over the Dolphins because we saw recently that they're no match. Ravens, best team in the league. I probably got them running through this, and then we got the Texans versus the Bills, and this is kind of a tough one. Texans Bills. I like what I'm seeing from the Bills recently. I think their defense is playing a lot better, and I think their offense can still be really good with Josh Allen. So give me Bills-Ravens conference championship game. And I got the Ravens running through. I think the best team in the league again. So Ravens will represent the AFC according to me. Now let's go to the NFC. Eagles, Buccaneers. Now we should win. There's no reason we should not win this game. It should be easy, right? But we have not beaten easy teams. We've not beaten good teams. We will not win this game. I have nothing to go off of that says we're going to win this game. I hope. If this is a jinx, let it jinx. But the Buccaneers, they have a good enough offense that can get some plays downfield to really throw you off your game. They can run the ball. Mike Evans is going to be active. White is going to probably run down our throats just like James Conner did. Defense is real solid. A Todd Bowles defense is always going to be pretty good. So give me the Bucs, unfortunately. Now we got the Stafford Bowl. We got Rams. We got Lions. This is tough because the Lions can put up points like the best of them. But I feel like in the Dallas game, I saw them get exposed on those deep plays, especially with CeeDee Lamb running all over the field. And I think when you have Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp, you're going to see a lot of the same thing. And I think the Rams defense, their defensive coordinator, I'm sorry I forget his name, but he's really good. He's really made the most of that defense when I don't even know if I can name like 3 guys on that defense. But they're really solid. They got hot at the right time. Lions are a good team. I'm just not totally bought in to how elite they are, and we haven't seen Jared Goff in the playoffs in a while. You don't know. So I'm going to take the Rams. Next, we have Dallas and Green Bay. Dallas is just too good to lose to Green Bay. I'm not saying the Cowboys won't have their seemingly predictable flop, but I don't think it's going to be against Green Bay. It's in Dallas. Green Bay is a cool team. It's cool how they've came back and made the playoffs, and Jordan Love looks great. I don't see it translating here. Give me the Cowboys. So now we're going to have 49ers, Rams versus Buccaneers and Cowboys. Give me the Cowboys over the Buccaneers. I don't think I have to explain much about that. And then we got the 49ers and the Rams, which is interesting. It's actually pretty interesting because when they played each other full strength, the Rams gave him a fight. But 49ers at home, they're just stacked, man. I can't. I think there is a path for the Rams winning this game. Do I think it's a path that's going to happen? Probably not. So give me the 49ers. And then it's going to be Cowboys, 49ers. I'm not making any huge gambles here, I know. So when I'm picking this game, it's elite defense versus really good defense. 49ers with the elite defense. Cowboys have had some question marks. They've gotten blown out by, the 49ers. Yeah, so I'm going to take, I think the safe pick here, I'm going with the Super Bowl logo conspiracy, how the colors will make the Super Bowl matchup. Give me the 49ers and Ravens. I'm going to be the biggest Ravens fan ever. And I think they're going to win the Super Bowl. I think Lamar is going to make a lot of people look real stupid for not giving him that deal. And give me the Ravens. So, yeah, that's my playoffs. Let me know what you think. Who do you have representing each conference? Did I do a good job? Am I a moron? Let me know. Share this. Subscribe. Please watch it. do all that stuff. Peace out.